was awesome.
Good evening.
Tharja.
Welcome back to part two of the epic conclusion of tonight's adventure. As the party settles into the arena that this fight for the Feywild will be set in, Finry now stitched back together. In an instant, popping back in front of them, this glowing being. All of that rage, all of that anger, and that energy that once subsided is now back in full force. As this creature gazes upon you, Finry. You have made a fool of me, Finry.
I turn to Harm.
Well, to be fair,
Oh, sorry, go. You go, Finry.
well, I've made a fool of stronger beings than you and come out on top.
It is not I.
We doing this?
And I bum rush him 40 feet, feline agility, and I say, well, we can always make a fool of you a second time.
In reaction to you guys engaging, this creature slams down its hands to the ground, and you just see sort of the sea of limbs just reach out and begin to grab onto you guys as you rush forward. Can each of you make a dexterity saving throw to see if you get grappled by these things?
Even us in the not
20.
quite material plane?
I don't know, you guys are fine.
Yeah, good.
Just the material plane.
I rolled a 27.
That's
I rolled
good.
13.
It's just the two of you in there, hey?
Yeah.
No, so the with a 13 you fail as these hands grab you coming up. Finner, you seem to quickly step aside, but it seems that these hands will not stop until they've caught you.
How close did I get?
I mean, as you, like the instant you started charging, so I'm gonna say that you probably got like 10 feet.
Oh, cool.
I'll give you 10 feet.
I think I'm probably back about here then. That went
I
well.
look back at Rafe and I'm like, this wasn't part of the plan.
I turn to Harm, like, Harm, something's not right there. Fix this thing. As I start charging after this thing as well, I'm going to fire my grappling hook arrow at it.
Boom. As the it incinerates upon its approach, the grappling hook clatters, the metal pieces now just crumbling at the side. You
Shit, we've tried diplomacy, we've tried violence.
underestimate the trouble you have gotten yourselves into, don't you?
To be fair, I get myself into lots of types of trouble, and just gonna say this is like a typical Tuesday. So
as you say that, you see their hand gesture as you find yourself lifted up into the air, like in the palm of this thing's like grip, this magical grip. You
just gonna say, I survived Gragnell. We can't do much worse.
out of character for but a second. And you really got to make it harder for me to want to kill your characters, man. Because when you disrespect the thing that's obviously strong as shit, I'm going to show you that it's strong as shit, and I'm going to have to inflict previous wounds on your character.
It's alright, because Anubis has got his back, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't think Anubis is really on, like, the multiple services a day kind of situation.
I mean,
Like,
is there much back left at this point, right? Like,
Anubis is like, it hasn't even
Like,
been
he's
5 fucking minutes.
Yeah. I just imagine Finry at the moment. Like he feels like he looks exactly like himself. He feels fine and everything like that. Everyone that looks at him is just like, holy fuck, that rabbit doesn't have a head.
Anubis is like, worst
Hang on.
disciple
So
ever.
who's in this guy's hands?
currently, Finry is just, like, not, like, being held. It's more like he's using like a big mage hand to just like grip him and lift him off the ground like a telekinesis.
Just Finry, and he's just melted my arrow.
Yeah, he deflected it like it was nothing and grappled Rafe with hands that came out of the ground.
Am I
Okay.
fully grappled or just like around the legs, kind of?
You've just been held. It's slowly going to try and overwhelm you and swarm you.
Can I be hacking away at the?
Oh, I imagine your turn will be mostly hacking.
I want to produce 2 small trinkets I've been crafting.
Right.
And in like a bit of a panic, because I can communicate with this thing, we can't kind of see it right in this in between
you
space.
have a presence of it. You haven't tried to interact with it yet, though.
Apart from shooting it, which failed.
Oh, sorry. I do apologize. I'm going to quickly unwind a little bit. I did have that in the material plane, so let me quickly reprocess. Inside of this realm between realms, as you pull out your grapple, you shoot towards this thing, and again, almost like this molasses happens, but as you collide with it, you do see that where your allies in sort of the material plane try to interact with it, they were like quickly dealt with. Your grapple seems to hit them like it attacked the core of their power, and they seem to sort of get knocked forward. So please go ahead and roll damage for your attack.
Oh, my tiny little grapple arrow. Here we go.
Maybe it'll do it.
1 point of damage.
Do it.
Do it.
How do you want to do this?
Natural 20 for 22. Watch out for this damage.
Yeah!
Huge. That's nice.
Hopefully 22
Problematic.
hits.
And then where's the damage?
That's a big 9 points of damage. Just going to alert it to its
How do you wanna
presence.
do this?
You don't make up this kind of damage, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of those big assassin moments. You roll your dream.
Amazing.
It's like, what? Oh no. What have you done? And Flick is out for a second, disappears from all of you, and neither the energy nor the creature is there.
The hand's still there?
It just drops. So Finry just
Wait, am I
the control disappears and the hands drop.
Are the
Oh.
hands coming
Oh.
out of the ground still there?
No, they sort of fall apart
Right.
without the magic, and they fall.
Rafe, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Immediately, you see this thing coalesce inside of the realm between the realms.
Oh shit.
The spirit that was there now no longer manifesting, instead the creature itself. As you see it there, it smiles to the two of you. It is a pleasure to finally deal with all of you at once. You see it begin to sort of glow again, and you see it split into 2 as it manages to sort of merge into the material plane and this plane where you are, and both of you now see a fully formed creature in front of you.
Oh,
So
shit.
from a mechanics perspective, the creature has now split its health pool across both the material and the realm between realms. So there is a certain level that both groups will need to hit before this creature goes down. So while it's up in
Shadow
one,
Clone Jutsu.
while it's up in one, it will remain alive in the other. So
And
it's
to
important
clarify,
for them both to go down.
when Jez hit it, then it was in the other realm, but it still took damage. Do we damage it in both realms from our realm?
The way it was working is that this creature was being kind of clumsy in its manifestation, so it was showing a vulnerability inside of this space it didn't really need to think about, because why would you ever be vulnerable there? But you drew its attention, and it did take a chunk of damage, so you do get a starting off point, which is significant, off of both of your totals.
Amazing.
I've been very inspired by World of Warcraft boss mechanics and like these cool bosses that'll like have meta mechanics like how to handle the fight itself. And if you don't handle the fight right, like you're in trouble. Like if one of these is like still full health and you're down the other one, like it not going down is going to be disastrous. So
we got
let's
this.
Let's see it in action.
Rafe, we're the strongest members of the party. Just gonna say.
Yeah,
I hear them say that, and I just call out, "You couldn't hit shit."
Let's get physical.
Physical.
Shall we roll initiative?
Initiative.
Initiative. Let's do this.
Battle.
I'm ready to kill something. I just died. I want to kill
And
something.
something is very keen to kill you. If it helps.
Oh, come on. Pull your socks up, Rafe. You're rolling like shit tonight.
That's the best initiative I think I've rolled on
That's pretty amazing.
stream.
Oh, the
I usually
it is just really nice to see that inside of one of the add-ons you made me install, Jez. There is a thing that now says hard in
I can
the
see
encounter
it.
that I've set up.
I
Like,
can see it.
Bad.
It does not spark joy.
and I really appreciate that that's there now because it does make it very easy to go, oh, cool, perfectly balanced.
That's before 2 witches?
Before 2 inches, indeed. You guys
want me to
made
sleep?
a mockery of anything else I put in front of you, so enjoy a slog of a finale.
Vicious mockery?
Go, 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 go!
First up, as we begin tonight's combat, we have Finry Flathop. Now in the material plane, you stand in front of your enemy. What do you do?
I gonna look it in the eyes.
It looks back
I'm gonna
at you.
step up. I'm gonna step up and be like, you know, it sounds like, you know, Gragnar's not going to be too happy with you. Why not go hog? Join us. You could, you know, have more fun. I mean, we are clearly more fun than Gragnar. I mean, all those limbs, like, jeez, it's like, you know, how many do you need? I'm going to try and, as my action, to use my panache again. I know he's hostile to us, but what that'll mean then is he won't focus on Rafe, he'll focus on me.
Yeah.
But I still have to roll the persuasion check versus his insight check.
Cool. Let's get this show on the road.
I guess 23.
Oh, come on, he's got no modifiers. You hear this, Finry? I will find a way to make your death endless. For the betrayal that you have done to me this day and the trust that I have lost in you, I will begin a vengeance upon you that will emanate for centuries. Fight me if you dare.
Well, you're going to have to hit me first. Well, you have to hit me first, and I'm just going to use my bonus action to disengage. So he can't make an attack opportunity. I'm going to move over this way from him. I'm going to move over this way. And, I'm still attacking. I'll still use my disengage just so I'm not in the combat ready, but I'm ready for the next rounds.
Excellent.
And
So
now
with
my turn.
that out of the way, we have Rafe.
I'd like to rush it from behind and hit it with my sharp stuff.
As you rush upon this thing with advantage, both of you slamming this thing across the way.
Natural 20.
Very nice.
Yes!
Through whatever this thing has got under its belt.
Oh, a
Some big
solid
damage
20.
too, just huge amount.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
I'd like to stab it again. For a 16 to hit.
A 16 does not hit. Anything else in your plan? Yeah, it is 20 central, honestly. Operative Peanut, it really is 20 central.
I would like to
We need
slap my chest and invoke
Range.
Giant's Might, and let's do Swole Kitty.
Summoning the might of your forefathers, you ignite the rune, and Swole Kitty emerges paw by paw, inch by inch, as you turn into the beast that we know and love.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, and I can attack 3 times. I thought it was just attack.
Wow.
I'm thinking of Gary. So
It's attack, dagger.
attack. Yeah, I would like to do one more attack.
Get it.
Does a 24 hit?
It sure does.
And I'd like to dump that Giant's Might extra D8 into it. For
Oof.
15 points of Giant Swole Kitty
Fif-
stabby damage.
Swole Kitty damage. Your friend is as obnoxious as you are, Finry.
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, you have no fucking idea. No, Rafe, you're obnoxious too. Come on, we have to annoy this guy. He'll make mistakes. This is my whole
Well,
shtick.
no, if
I
he
annoy
thinks I'm as
someone so
obnoxious
much they
as
make
you are, then
mistakes.
he's an idiot.
When I have carved my
Well,
way
no one's as
through,
obnoxious as me, but you are pretty obnoxious.
when I've carved my way through your limbs, I will enjoy living with you amongst the endless army which is the bodies of Gregnell.
Oh, pipe the fuck down.
He really sounds
he's
really
gonna
say,
use-
I'm obnoxious.
He's going to use a reaction off the back of you saying that. What are we going to do with that? We're going to just start slamming you, I think.
Who's he slamming?
Rafe for 20.
20
At
hits?
disadvantage
20 hits.
with my panache.
That's probably not up, is it? That was a minute.
Is it?
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you for this one.
I just used it again.
What did you?
Yeah. Nat
Yeah.
1. So, yeah, the first of the attacks misses. He slams for another attack coming in
See,
with
you are a cockhead.
disadvantage.
For 3.
And that is going to be a 13.
You are going to have to do better than that.
Just this barrage of attacks comes down around you, but you're able to dart them aside as the thing begins to glow and continue to glow brighter and brighter.
What were you saying? Like, obnoxious, you're gonna teach us a lesson? You're gonna... Ooh... Look at me, I'm glowy and shit.
Let me show you what glowy shit means, Finry. As you see
Glowy
these energy beams begin to coalesce around the room, as pulling from the debris these crystals, as they coalesce amongst him, he just blasts this crystal barrage at you, firing 5 crystal darts in your direction.
Are they at disadvantage because I'm in melee range? I'm in...
Let's turn to hit range 120. Hit.
How?
No, it doesn't seem that way.
How?
It's a melee
Is this-
weapon, actually.
Is this one attack?
It's a melee. But
Yeah.
it says ranged
5
weapon
attacks.
attack.
It does. It's tagged as simple melee. Range weapon attack, yeah, plus 10 to hit. Doesn't say anything with disadvantage range, but
That's right. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Oh,
I'm a-
oh,
I-
I can
I'll
do
take
this.
it. I've already died once. today,
No,
not
no.
the second time.
No. This is for the life of your characters. Let's play it properly. 1 disadvantage. 2 disadvantage. 3 disadvantage. 4 disadvantage. 5 disadvantage. There you go. So those are all of the attacks.
Jeez.
All
We've
right,
got a
a
19,
19
and
and
a 20.
a 20 hit.
They both
Yeah,
hit.
they both hit.
So
Yeah.
let's do normal and normal. So in total, with those 2 attacks landing, they did 17 and 19. As these crystal
Yep.
darts just blow up in your face, concentrated magic just igniting in front of you.
Hey, shithead. And I stab him again with Sentinel.
Sentinel.
Yeah, get him.
As I say, I've taken worse loads to the face.
All right,
14
14's
doesn't
not
hit.
going to do it. Balls.
Anything else? That's the direction. With that, he passes his turn, and it's over to you, Dr. Harmon Rab.
Can I technically see him where I am? Like, Jez shot at him before and he moved and stuff, but we're in this room.
Yes. So now, because of the way he's like come back into the realm between realms, and he split his being into 2 realms, you both now see the exact same image in the exact same space. It's sort of he's in 2 places at once.
Okay. And how close am I to him?
As close as you probably want to be, given that you're in that realm between realms, like you aren't really hindered by any physical space.
Okay. Excellent news. I've been like listening to all these things that he's been saying and the arrogance, and you know, I've seen the Chad take his shot and kind of the frustration on his face a few times with the things that have been said. And at this point, I just take this deep breath, like I'm trying to center myself for a second. I've seen Anubis get smashed a moment ago. I was a little bit shook. Now this dude's appeared in multiple realms. Just take a breath, and I'm like, the last time someone was this arrogant, I killed her and then came here to kill his sister. And at that, I reach out, take off one of my gloves with a bare hand, and as I grab his wrist of one of the tentacle hands, I cast Bestow Curse on them. So it needs to make a saving throw of DC 17 Wisdom save.
As you do this, your action summons back Anubis and Gragnell, now standing again at the top of the space. The battle between 2 of their servants, calling them back to the space. Yeah, exactly, the sandwich. Remember that. So you find yourself, as you make this strike, blessed by Anubis, as well as Anubis brings down his weapon upon Gragnell in unison with your own. You reach out and bestow curse, so I've got to do the wisdom saving throw. Let's see how we go.
Yes!
That's a 1.
Yes!
Let's just say that the strike against Gragnell goes real well from Anubis. Lands like a dream as
yes.
your strike. How did you describe the strike that you do to this creature?
It's like I'm holding one of the hands and I just start to twist it. You can see like they're not expecting the strength to come. And as I'm twisting, you can just see there's like a break. There's like a lot of grit. The strength of this bony hand is completely unanticipated.
Nice.
And so the curse itself.
I'm going to make it transcend both layers because of the good hit you got in there. You know, he really failed it. He did not do well.
Awesome. I'm gonna get them. So when they make a Constitution saving throw or ability check, they're gonna have that with a disadvantage.
Sounds good.
And at that point, I'm then going to take my glove that I've got in my hand and utilize the power that I've got from that glove to have my quick strike, second attack. And with my other hand, I'm going to do like a water boy style, like jab in the eyes and cast blindness. So while they're
Yes.
like wringing out in pain and they're all sad about the fact that I've just hurt them and bestowed this curse, they now have a disadvantage on saving throws for con saves.
Cool. Let's do that. Disadvantage.
Yes!
3 and a 4 and 8. It's not going to do it. So we were blinded and cursed.
Yeah, so cursed. The curse itself is just the disadvantage on the scores on con saves and ability throws for cons. But yes, currently blinded.
Damn. All right. Well, a good start for our friends there. Anything else on your turn?
I'm just gonna while like he's currently just had this not ready for suddenly blindness to have on. I'm just gonna be like, you're gonna feel the same thing she felt, and at the last thing you see will be Anubis being successful as you lay on the ground before you pass and come before him in judgment. And I'm done.
Nice. As you see that, Archie, what is it that you're doing?
Archie comes forward to the fray. I imagine I'm kind of on this stairwell over here by now. Eventually. And now that Archie can see one of these creatures properly, he reaches into his bag, then pulls out a small bit of clay. He's seeing like moulding it while Harm's having this moment. Before he then throws it at the ground. And you see this large kind of toad-like looking creature come up out of the ground right next to our friend about there as I summon an aberration that looks like a salad.
Ooh.
Like a salad?
Slod.
Is this something that Finry's cooked up?
Yeah,
I
there's
think
a
I'll say
Caesar variety of them. There's a couple of different ones. Very, very cool.
And straight
I'm
up.
trying to like search for my salad entries, but I don't know where the salads are. Salamanders.
It's SLAAD.
It's what color? Red, green, gray, death, or blue?
Given we're in the Fae, I'd say green.
Green. Excellent choice. You want the control gem variant?
It doesn't matter because I can only do certain things. I can't use that.
I'm
stat
going
block.
to give you the control gem variant because that
That's
sounds like fun flavor. You see, there's a big boy. View character artwork and shadow players. This lovely.
Jesus Christ!
That's pretty sick.
He looks
No,
like he
what is
wants
this
to
thing?
sell
Where does
me
this thing
a,
go?
I want him right there.
MLM.
What's sorry?
Want to hear about this great? I said he looks like he wants to sell me an MLM.
And he probably would
Have
too.
you-
What's my attack hit? Hang on 1 second. Spell's attack modifier is 7. So now this guy gets a turn. He's half his spells level. He can make 2 attacks at this guy, 2 claw attacks. I'm going to have to put this in manually. Bear with me. It's all new. A D20. 7.
Me every time I drag a new monster onto the field. Bear with me. It's all me.
What's he do?
A 13 to hit this guy.
No, it doesn't hit. As
The second
it barely
claw comes
seems
down.
to annoy this creature.
Second claw comes down for a big 20 to hit.
Hits.
That's gonna do.
Hey, is this gonna be like last time you summoned something and it tried to kill a town?
I'm not sure.
We can all live in hope.
for 16 points of slashing damage.
Minus 16. With
And
that,
and it can't regain any hit points until the start of the aberration's next turn, if that has a thing.
nice.
Oh,
So that is now the first strike that has occurred against the version of the creature inside the realm between realms. We are beginning our approach. Finry,
Ooh, Jesus.
as you approach the
That was
top
terrifying.
of the round, it is your turn again on round 2.
fight. Do I notice a dimming of this thing's eyes, or
Yeah, like you were making some real eye contact with this thing before. We were having a little bit of a gaze.
like, hey, how you doing?
As you gazed
Yeah,
upon
how
him,
you
there was a
doing?
little twinkle. There was a little how you doing? There was a little bit of mischief. It seemed like that sparkle is
All
gone.
that took. All right, all that to talk about extra limbs. Cool. All right. Well, see my good buddy Rafe on the other side of this thing, and seeing that we're actually doing pretty well, I knew we were going to anyway, but I'm like, whatcha! And I'm gonna smack it with my fry pan at advantage. 21 to hit.
Hits. What?
What the shit?
What
That's my sneak
incarnation?
attack damage. That's 30 points of total damage.
Goodness gracious. Alright, well, it's minus 30 from that. Looks painful.
Still standing?
Yep.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
All
yeah.
right. And then as I smack it across the face and I see the chain with the hook coming up, I'm then going to grab the hook and I'm going to up underneath this thing's jawline for my bonus attack action.
Nice.
But it won't be the full amount of damage.
Hits.
Man, I got the advantage still. Let's see if I get a nat 20. Okay, there it is. There you go. There's that nat 20.
Hits.
Okay, it won't be the full amount of damage though. Ignore half of that.
Mhm.
Cool.
Cool.
It's only 1 point of piercing critical damage though.
Is that all that it's taking is one?
This is my hang on a second. Hang on. Oh no! Hang on. Sorry, 7 points of piercing damage from the hook under the jaw.
Okay, cool. 7. Minus 7. It doesn't take any extra from the 20? The nat 20?
No, that I rolled super low on the nat 20. That's why it's a 7.
Right, cool.
Yeah.
Sometimes
So I
the dice
rolled a
give it,
1 on
sometimes
the
they take
dice,
it away.
and then it's a 2. Yeah. But
Cool.
man, if I got that sneak attack on the critical hit, that would have been 60 points of damage,
Would've
which
been
would have been
nuts.
fucking awesome. But yes.
Anything else
Um,
on your turn?
Yeah, all of that damage. I'm just gonna step over one square from the big toad boy that appeared next to me. Wait, can I see the big toad boy, or is he on the other plane?
You definitely can. He's in the other plane.
Okay, well then I'll stay where I am. And I'm gonna look at Rafe and I'm like, I softened him up for you. And then I'll end my turn.
In reaction to you moving, this creature is going to just try and slam you again with the. Does it have disadvantage again? Hey.
Because it's blinded.
Attack disadvantage. Attack disadvantage. 20 and 18.
Oh, with disadvantage and because it's blind, it'll still hit.
Nice.
Both of them hit. Yeah.
Damage. That's like 59 points of damage.
Hang on. You rolled 3 times. Oh no, so it's 26 and 33 points of damage.
Yeah, the 26 and 33.
Okay, so the first one drops me. The second one, is that a critical?
No.
I'd like to throw.
No,
in
I mean, is
a
it like
reaction?
what I mean with a critical? Because I'm unconscious as soon as the first hit hits me.
Ah, yes. I
Oh,
see.
Is that a 2 death saves failed?
I'd like to cast Runic Shield. Oh, hang on. I can use my reaction. No, it's
Have you
spent.
already used your reaction this turn to do that little cheeky hit back?
Clapped him back. Clapped
Yep.
some cheeks.
Worth every time.
Yeah. So is that
I-
2 death
I-
saves failed?
I have to err on the side of rule loyalty here and say that yes, that secondary
Cool.
strike, given the fact that this creature was basically taunted by you to attack you, it has done so
Yep.
in all that it could, and it's going to strike you while you're down.
Like, get it, Rafe!
That is what, 2 fails?
That's two fails.
2 fails. Going into the end of your turn. Into Rafe. You've just seen Finry go down.
What have I got? How is it looking?
Glowy.
Like it doesn't care.
Love it.
Remember, this one doesn't give a crap what its health is. It's fine.
I don't have anything that I can do. Let me just check.
Surely you can whack
Inventory.
it.
I can whack it. That's.
It's never been a unsuccessful operation.
Whack it like
Rafe, please
hard.
kill it. Whack it like it's hard. Whack it like it's hard.
What you got?
I got a healing potion, but I just don't think.
Just
Pull that
kill it.
in his face,
Kill it.
then he doesn't die permanently. I like this Finry.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
attached
okay.
to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Pour
will.
the healing potion on the thing's fist so when it punches Finry next time, it heals him instead.
I will spend my action pouring a healing potion down Finry's gullet.
How did you get through the creature?
Sentinel
It allows you to move
doesn't
through them.
provoke opportunity attacks. Oh, hang on.
Still can't move
Even if
through
you
that
take the
space.
disengage action.
It's alright. Just
No, I'll.
kill it this turn, then step over its dead body and
Yeah,
feed it the health
I don't
potion.
think that's happening.
Oh shit.
I'll healing potion. Consume.
You are using it on Finry?
I'm using it on Finry. It is just, I think, a regular 2d4 plus 2.
Nice. Bringing
Solid 7.
you back up to consciousness.
Oh, hey buddy. How you doing? How we
As
doing here?
you're
We doing good?
bleeding out in front of you.
If I
Not
Doing
enough.
good.
action,
We're doing good.
you.
You're doing so good.
if I action surge,
Yeah.
does that
No,
give me
thank
at least one round of hitting it
I mean, it does.
for full 3 attacks?
Yeah, I can give it to you.
Save it.
Fuck it, let's do it.
Just a quick, stop her off, chug while smacking it with the other hand.
I might reverse that, so at least it was.
No, don't wait.
Let's do that from behind, and then action surge. Give him the.
Well, he doesn't have advantage at that point because he's unconscious. Oh, you've got your dude.
Well,
I guess Frogman. I'll give it to Frogman.
Cool. Stabby, 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 stabby. Uno. 25 to hit.
Hits.
Dos. 16
Misses.
Tres. 18.
Misses. Oh, hang on, that's a big one. I believe that hits. The 18 hits. So 25 and 18 hit.
First damage, I'll dump Giant's Might into it. For 14. And let's do a fire rune as well. So that's the damage from the normal hit.
Nice.
Let's invoke a rune to fire. Fiery shackles. 2d6 fire damage. And you need to make a strength saving throw.
Oh,
Thanks for the raid, Natural.
welcome,
Thank you for
raiders.
the raid.
You're welcome, welcome.
Them raids.
Tacos. I hope you brought some of those tacos with you. I'd love some tacos.
Strength saving throw, please, against DC
We're
14.
just fighting the bodyguard protecting a witch coven who is busy doing a ritual to siphon the bodies and the souls of the Feywild. So reaching quite a peak in the campaign, but you guys are welcome to hang out and watch as this battle unfolds.
We got one down who's just got back up again.
For the second time.
What have you got? What have
I
you
get
got
knocked
for this,
down, but I get up again.
Only because we feed you healing
Just
potions.
feeding booze.
Yeah.
Story checks out.
Oh, Jesus. That is quite the list of instructions there.
I'm just trying to use a consumable. Where is it?
Anything else
So
on your turn? Are you doing
A strength save of 14, please.
excellent. Strength save. And I got an 18.
Boo hiss. You are not restrained.
You're fighting some big boys now. No Clippy to
Get us out of this
defend
issue.
you. So, all right, yeah, you guys are chilling
We
out.
gotta do this ourselves. It's alright, it's fine.
You shoot your shot, give it a whirl, but it is now its turn. As it begins to glow menacingly, looks at you, Finry, a vicious smile upon its face. You have not learned the lesson yet that I'm about to teach you. But when you are knocked down by Gragnell, you stay there, and you only pray that you are not knocked down further. And brings down those hits again onto you with the slam at disadvantage times 2. 1, 2, a 23 and a 30.
I'd like to
As I'm laying on the
use
ground and it tries to hit me
Runic Shield
with the 23.
reaction. You gotta re-roll the d20.
All right, I'll roll
So
1d20.
there, the 23 would
And
usually
you
hit.
have to use the new roll.
Oh,
It is a 29.
Yeah, that's 29.
That's how we killed a guest.
Yeah. So as I'm laying there
I'll
on the
let that
ground,
play out and then do
I'll
something.
I'll pull out a pair of spectacles from my coat, and I'm like, "You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would
you
you?"
rolling
And I'll use
damage
my uncanny dodge
slams?
as my well, no, half the damage that I'm about to take.
Okay, cool. You have pulled the nerd card, and you have been able to try and take a reduced damage. Let's see how reduced we can get this for you. That was the attack roll, damage roll, normal. A lot of damage numbers. 29 of down. I'll say 14 for the
okay,
sake
bud.
of happiness. I don't think a second time
I
unconscious.
was
So
on 7.
what was the rule that when you've gone down, you've got back up again? you've gone down. I know there was like the second time you go down, you're
I'm
like,
just back to death saves now.
yeah. But do you start with no death save, or do
I'm
you
on-
start?
With no death saves.
Cool, nice, brilliant. So you are down as he slams and gets you a second time. Dr. Harm, what are you up to?
I'm not happy that I've just seen him go down.
But
And
have you?
so I'm going to do the one thing you'd expect me to do, and that is cast a spell which requires a Constitution save. So as he kind of slaps down Finry, I just grab out. I just kind of grab out this sapling sting process, and yeah, that's not gonna cover it. And I just literally slap him across the face, right? Doesn't see it coming because he's blind, and literally doesn't see it coming. The best part is, as he gets slapped for 11 necrotic damage, he's going to fall prone. So he's now blind and prone, laying on the ground.
Yeah, he's not having a great time in this space between worlds. He's really
Yeah.
being hammered over there. In one world, he is killing players. The other one, he's being subjugated very heavily.
While he's on the ground now, again, I'm going to be leaning over the top of him. I told you, you're going to die on the ground, looking up as Anubis thumps Dragonel. But I lied. You're not going to see it happen, because you're going to be sitting on the ground in a pile of darkness and shame. And this is only going to get worse. There is no out for you. There is no out for you.
Ask Finry how he felt in his moments.
Finry.
All like the ghost of Finry just says as Harm's standing over him in the other world. He's like, "Did you know you have like a hole and I can see your gooch?"
You raise an interesting point, which I forgot about, but does now become canon. Your soul begins to drift out of your body and suck towards the magical vortex. As you speak. Not the direction you want souls to go in.
Shouldn't have said anything.
But in saying that, Archie the Chad, it is now your turn.
Archie's still looking at this thing, seeing that it's now prone, right? One in,
Yes.
It's prone. So if you're within 5 feet of it, you get advantage on the hit.
Oh, I'm nowhere near that thing. But
Yeah, you're very far.
it now starts to hear within its head like this cacophony of whispers is saying, "You're nothing. Greg, this place is for you. You are nothing to him." As you hear this dissonant whispers travel through the air into his head. Can I have a wisdom save?
So make a wisdom saving throw, normal. At a 17.
Saves. God damn it.
I don't get disadvantage on wisdom, hey, Dave.
No, it's just con saves.
Yeah,
I'll
looks
save.
like I'll make that one.
It takes 3d6. Hang on. On a takes half as much damage on a save.
Nice. Still worth rolling, yeah.
So 3 points of damage. Whoa!
It looks up at you as it's kneeling down on the ground, prone, as it looks up. You call that the best of your kind.
Now, question for you out of
Yes.
character. Using quickens for my meta magic, I can convert sorcery points to make a spell into a bonus action.
Yes.
Does that give me the opportunity to cast another spell?
Yes, that's its express purpose.
Great. Right, well, I will convert some sorcery points and I'll figure out the numbers
So you
afterwards.
can just like dual wield fireballs and just go. Pew, pew, pew.
Everyone's a bit Oh, I can do a fireball. Fantastic.
Yeah, but it's like you've just realised how
No. Because before everyone was like surrounding it, I couldn't get it without hitting other people. But now it races out of the way. It's having seen it shrug off these.
You're on a
These
different
whispers.
plane. You don't need to worry about hitting us.
You're right.
All of this done plane magics.
Fireball.
Nice.
Wait, that's fireball. Ignore that.
Yes.
Ignore that. Okay. Just
Fireball.
be careful there's not some like innocents in a building next to wherever you're throwing this thing.
Yeah,
Right.
otherwise someone's gonna get super judgy.
There.
Boom.
Do they roll a disadvantage because he's blind and wouldn't see it coming? He wouldn't see the shadow
And he's on a bridge.
falling upon him.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give it to you.
And he's a dick, so
He's a
we should give him
He is a
disadvantage
bit of a
anyway.
dick. I give you that
Technically,
one.
he has all of his like genitals in where they're meant to be, though.
Yeah, but he
So,
also
you know.
is made out of what seems to be a liquid that can reform itself. So that shouldn't be like giving him any credit.
You can still burn.
And burn he
He
shall.
can
Save
still
through
burn.
dexterity
He can
at
still burn.
disadvantage we've justified for. So at an 8 to save, I guess it does not save.
Does not. Please take 27 points of fire damage.
Nice.
27. Beautiful.
And
now,
then,
what are you up to?
then, where's my other guy gone? And then my friendly looking slard brings down the claws again.
Nice.
Slam down.
Death by salad.
I always knew that's how I'd go.
Yeah.
16 to
Not
hit.
even a good one. It's not
That
like a
doesn't hit.
chicken Caesar.
And,
But I'm hitting you.
oh, come on,
And
16
doesn't
hit.
hit.
2 big misses from the big frog. Useless.
Anything else for you?
No, that's it. That's me and the dude done.
At the top of round 3, Finry Flathop, can you please roll your death saving throw?
Do it. Do it.
What has fate got in store for you? It is a first death.
Oh,
1 strike. Wraith. As
Not
you
my
see-
first death. I already died
No.
once tonight.
This
As
episode.
you see Finry spluttering on the ground next to you at death's door, what do you do, Wraith?
I got nothing which can help him. So the only way I help him is
Oof.
rolling shitty.
It's not like
apparently.
that. That
That's
one will do
more
though.
like it.
28 hits.
That'll come with the 1d8 Giant's Might for 14
Oh, brilliant.
and Una Mas 24 to hit
24 hits as well.
for 13 points of stab him in the glowing face damage.
14 minus. So it's 14 damage and then 13, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Anything else in your turn?
I'd like to look down at Finry, wipe a tear from my eye, and look back up at the dude ready to fight.
Brilliant. In reaction to you doing that, he's going to turn to you and he's going to smash you with a barrage of crystals. Nice. All right. So with these disadvantage rolls, what have we got? 24, 19. Any of those hit?
How the 24 and the 19 do.
Beautiful. Let us hit the damage. Normal. You laughing at my like of all these 5 out, these 2 line ones. 19 and 14 force damage.
I'm laughing at what.
boom, boom, as these two crystals just explode in your face. This magic just blowing up in front of you.
Sentinel?
And then it's
Oh, it
going
needs to make attack other than me.
It's going to start its turn, and it's going to now slam you
Hang on, wait, what?
because that was its reaction.
Legendary.
God damn.
You're fighting an angel, effectively, of Gregnell. So let's do
More
disadvantage.
like a
still,
dick.
Attack and disadvantage still. Come on, 16 doesn't hit, I imagine.
Nope.
Cool. It slams and slams, but unfortunately does not get anywhere.
It is gonna have to try harder than that.
And it is now your turn, Dr. Harmon Rapp.
Okay, so I have a spell which says so long as I can see the person, I can do this spell. It's a type
Yes.
of healing spell, and I can see Finry.
Yeah, I'd give that to you.
Will it be a 10% thing, or will it be a full...
It depends what you got going through that thing. Are you going to petition a bit of Anubis's power to try and push through it while he's using everything he's got to keep Gregnell at bay? You've got to ask yourself, is this the moment you go all in?
Okay.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine, Harm. Don't worry about me. Just fucking kill this thing.
I just hear like this echo in my head, like, I'll be fine. Be fine.
I'll be fine, dude. Dude, I'll be fine. Like, this isn't the first time I've died today. Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus, like, there's like a multitude of Finrys. Have you heard
his
about the
soul
multiverse?
just
Like, I
like
can talk to you
floating
about the
past
multiverse.
you as you talk? Like you've seen the soul just going, woo!
Finry's like, I'm like a god.
We're like gods, guys.
Okay, so just to clarify, is this thing a plant by any chance?
No, it doesn't feel plant-like. It feels more like ethereal energy manifesting in front of you.
As
I mean, it's a plant
look
by
down-
the god of Gregnell.
Double checking. As I see what's like unfolding in front of me, I just lift up both hands now. Like I've just bitch slapped him. He's slapped the other guys in the other plane a few times. I lift up both hands, and you just see like the plants around me start to wither and die a little bit.
Oof.
Right? I kind of look up to Anubis, and Harm's jaw's like, it's not quite there holding on properly. The flesh is really starting to get shaky on the jaw, but some holes still, able to use it properly. And I like throw back the hood. I kind of shake my head a little bit as I'm getting really like set for this. I'm like, preparing for what's about to happen. And you just see like with the Anubis nearby and the effort that's going into this, like the necrotic rotting has taken full effect at the moment. And like little bits of my flesh on my face are literally falling off as I do this. And as I bring a hand down, I just grab it by the back of the hair and I lift it up a little bit. And again, I just smash it right into its face and kind of like grabbing a hold of its head. And just as I'm doing this and gripping really hard, I start to pull back a little bit. And with that, I cast Blight.
Nice.
So again, a DC 17 con save at disadvantage.
Nice. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do this normal.
Oh,
Boom, 24.
Is that not a disadvantage?
Sorry, that was a disadvantage. So again, normal, and it got a 14. So we're looking
The good
for.
news is it's now going to take 8d8 necrotic damage.
Nice.
So 49 necrotic damage as I start to pull its face away from the rest of its body with my blighty glowing hands.
Oof. As you smack this thing, you see Anubis behind you as well, just mash Gregnell with his staff as Gregnell begins to take steps backwards.
And with that, I kind of just bash it back into the ground a little bit and stand above it. You will die today. You will die. And
In
I just
this-
look back up like energy, full of rage and necrotic green, kind of glowing. My eyes are starting to glow a little. Look up at Anubis, just see the powerful shot on Gragnell.
You see his eyes also begin to like glow. The two of you together is sort of just fighting back this wave of enemies. And it is in that moment that Archie, you see this glow, this enemy still holding on to dear life. What do you do on your turn?
You see Archie line this guy up, look down for a second, looks back up, his eyes are now pitch black, and out shoots this purple energy towards him with another psychic lance, just trying to straighten that gap where he's ripping his face apart.
Nice. Let's see
It's
if he's
intelligence save.
smart enough. A disadvantage, or we're okay with that one?
Well, you tell me.
Good. There it is.
That's
7.
Fine by me.
I don't think that works for me. What you got? Oh, that's a brutal one, that one.
26 points of psychic damage and is
Nice.
incapacitated.
So what? He is prone. He is blinded. He is. What did you do to the poor guy?
Incapacitated. Yeah.
He's really just a useless individual at this point.
Well, on our side he is anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have really subjugated this thing. And I do just want to give.
Wait, if we see,
Hmm? What do you say, Dan?
no, you go.
There you go.
No,
I just want
you're
to.
right.
I want to give Dave a point of inspiration for just the beautiful way that he has played his class tonight. I think it is a rare act to see just the breaking down with status effects and just immobilizing, and then just like chipping away when you know you've got them backed into a corner. It's very satisfying to see it all come through.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
advantage on a roll of your choice.
Thank you.
Fuck yeah.
Just 37 weeks of planning for this moment.
The class is like finally come alive. You're like, yes. Amazing. So yeah, you blast this thing and your side feels very subjugated, but the creature still stands and kneels up, still has a life force left to live. With that, we go to the top of round 4.
Hang on. Still got my friendly Slard to have a go.
The slide.
This lad.
It's like if the noise makes it if it goes back or forward around order.
So again, the 2 claw attacks on whatever it can see in front of it. If it's the one in our space, then so be it.
Yep.
It also, if it's attacking, it's attacking with advantage. If it's on the ground, it's you've got advantage
you're
on
right.
attacks.
Well, that's natural 20.
You got some nat 20s. Yep.
So
Nat 20s will do it.
What is the roll for that
Oh,
again? So it's double the dice, right?
But this one is in the space between worlds with you, right?
Yes.
Cool.
So that's 14 points of slashing.
Yep. It smashes this thing again. It just flops, and it
Okay.
sort of steps up.
Oops. That should be
And
right again.
in retaliation, it's going to just send these crystal darts towards you up there.
Incapacitated means can't take action or reactions. That's the point of incapacitated.
I recall it lays incapacitated.
I've never fought a god before in this sense, or an angel, so it might have skills that I don't know. But that's
Immensely.
the words for incapacitated.
And I'm guessing your
um,
16 doesn't hit for the second attack.
It does not.
Okay, you're good.
But you have made him very frustrated. And we go to the top. Finry Platter. Make the death save.
Don't die.
In my unconscious state, I'm like, man, I hope this thing doesn't try to attack me whilst I'm down. I don't know if Anubis can do that. That bring me back again today.
Oh, no.
Holy shit! Oh, what's a 4? That's another
Yikes.
fail.
2 fails. What an evening.
How does stabilize work?
how does stabilize work?
It's an action.
I mean, either you heal or you have a healer's kit.
Just
Or proficient in medicine.
Yeah, none of those things.
Just
I'm
kill
proficient
the
in-
thing.
I'm proficient in
You
stabbing.
need
Get-
to hit it. Hit it
Rafe,
hard.
Get someone who can heal me back.
it is
Kill
your
the thing.
opportunity here to
I would
do
like to
exactly.
dump a luck point into that and
Do
reroll
so.
it, please.
do so.
Come on.
17 meets it, beats it. You got it.
Come on.
Worth it. Worth it.
Let's make that the Giants' might roll. Come on.
Wow.
Jamal.
Alright, so that's attack number 1. Attack number 2. That'll do it.
Oof.
28.
28 is probably going to hit, yeah.
And last but not least, please don't be least. No, that'll do. That'll do, pig. For 13 points. Have I got anything else? Anything else would be good.
Before you throw the whole kitchen sink out, you wail into this thing. The cockiness that it's had this whole time disappears as you begin to see it leak some of its light. It realizes that its failsafe of splitting itself between the two spaces has one major shortcoming, and that is when you don't know how the other one's doing and you push yourself too far, you may just have both of yourselves in a dire state.
Its shortcoming is it doesn't know that we're the fucking cows.
Moo moo,
You're
motherfuckers! And
And it kicked our ass fairly heavily.
as you shatter this thing's being, the space around you, the energy explodes, and the group of you find yourselves reunited, the energy enough to rip apart this fabric that was keeping your two spaces apart. It does begin to heal again on the outside, so if you would choose to do so, you may maintain your position inside the space between spaces, but you do have an opportunity at this point to make a convenient transition back into the mortal plane.
I looked at Archie and I'm like, Archie, I've got to get him up. I can get Finry up. I'm gonna get him up.
While Harm's preparing that,
Yeah.
Archie's
I will
frog friend just goes.
anyone get me up.
So can I just verify who is staying in the world, like the world between worlds, if anybody?
No. I run over to see Finry on the ground as well.
Because you both are, we will say that
Can-
so does Gloria.
Yep.
Okay.
And we transition fully as the space closes into a single material plane.
And Archie's friend eats Finry.
Amazing.
First thing I
And,
do is I spare
sorry?
the dying on Finry. Right.
Can I roll before they come back to us?
It is in turn order. Rafe has just finished, so Harm and Archie will both get to act before
Okay.
you transition. So they do get a chance to heal you here before you roll.
All good.
He's very quiet when he's on 0 health points and not dead, though. Just saying, might leave him there for a while. No, at that point, once I'm happy that he is healthy or like not dying at that moment. I take a second, and I've done it once before. I put my hand up to my own cheek, into my own body, and I grab the side of my face, and you just see the essence coming out of me. I take 18 points for myself of necrotic damage, but I give him 36 points of healing. I just lay that down. You just see like the green glow coming down with my hand and then transferring into his body. I put my hand kind of up on his cheek, and it just leaves a bit of a handprint there as a mark of Anubis on the side of his face.
I turn to Harm and say, like, because I'm right there as well. Is that the only way? Is there nothing less scarring?
It's a mark of honor.
So be it.
And as you guys are contemplating the reality of what just unfolded and the reaction to healing and all the rest of it, there is a screech as a force impacts the palace gates. A strike that seems to shatter a mirage that was placed there. A glyph, a ward against entry to the space. Someone, something has broken that for you. The path into the palace now lays open. The witches inside, ready to take you on. The power of all of the Feywild coursing through them. And as we wrap up for tonight's episode,
Just
we look forward to finding out next week
I think let's have a
how
long
the
rest.
party shall survive.
Quick long rest.
Quick long rest. Let's take a 2-week vacation.
So next week we actually aren't playing this campaign. We are going to be taking a 1-week break, and I will be taking 1 week break rather, but we will enjoy the DMery of Jez taking us through some other fun adventures. Something we enjoy doing here, just to make sure that everybody gets a chance to play. Everybody gets a chance to be on both sides of the table. So that'll be next week, and then the week after we'll be back to probably finish off the conclusion of our Feywild arc. So super excited to see that and see what the party is able to do and what the consequences of all that is. But we look forward to sharing that all with you again then.
A year in
And
the
just so we're
making.
clear, over the next, the time period it takes for this party to walk across this bridge, like Anubis gives us all our health points and spell slots back, right?
No.
No.
What if we walk really slowly?
He has forgotten.
Also, Robin, just gonna say, you tried. Finry's still standing.
The fact that you went to 2 fails twice. Besides like me blatantly being a dick DM and just whacking you senselessly for the fun, but I don't think this thing was like that ruthless.
It's like, maybe if it's blind, it can't hit him. Nope, still seems to hit him.
It hits just fine.
Yeah.
I was very much contemplating
crystals at something. One of them will hit.
I was very much contemplating not giving you the health potion too, being like, it's not gonna do much. Okay, maybe it negates 2 death saves, but I could whack him some more. Glad I did.
I thank you for the health potion.
I kept thinking, like,
Thank you
when
for
you
the
were
help.
down, because I know you tried, I think, Harms. I was going to try and do a healing word, but there was going to be 1/10 the effect. It was going to do nothing.
If it goes below a single health point, it doesn't go through.
We're about to roll like a 4 out of 4 again.
Just want to say, Finry can't die. It's proven now.
So far, statistically true.
Let's just say that many weeks ago, when we first arrived into the Feywild, Finry almost died. He introduced himself with a certain name, and it almost happened in the very first 7 seconds of existing.
Well,
and he's still here, so he can't die.
with all of that behind us, it seems that we're doing a bit of a raid.
Yep, let's get ready to raid Crit and Miss.
Thanks to those who raided us. Great to have you
Absolutely.
along.
It has been a
Thank
pleasure.
you
I hope
so
to see
much.
you again.
Thank you guys so much.
Don't
We're
forget to hit
doing a
that.
giveaway on the 23rd.
There
We
is
are. Give away some dice. Can I put the promo up quickly? Where is it? There it is.
some nice dice.
These dice are going to be given away on the 23rd, but you got to join us. Got to be a follower.
Love these ones.
Courtesy of our fantastic sponsor, Behold Games. See the link there in the bottom. Hit it, get a discount, off you go. Be back here on next week for Candlekeep, and the week after that for some more Trading Car Show and the giveaway.
Sounds like a good month ahead of us.
Absolutely.
See you guys then.
See you, team.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.